Did you ever hear about cursed objects, those seemingly innocuous items that harbor sinister secrets and bring unimaginable horror to their owners? Let me take you on a journey into the dark history and terrifying tales of some of the most infamous cursed objects in existence. Buckle up, because this is a story that will make you think twice before picking up that antique trinket at a flea market. I remember the first time I heard about the Annabelle doll. It was during a late-night conversation with my friend Sarah. We were both fascinated by the paranormal, but nothing could have prepared us for the chilling reality behind this innocent-looking doll. It all started in the 1970s when a mother bought the Annabelle doll from an antique shop as a gift for her daughter, Donna, who was a nursing student. The doll, with its round, rosy cheeks and button eyes, seemed harmless enough. But soon after Donna received the doll, strange things began to happen. The doll would appear in different rooms, even when no one had moved it. Donna and her roommate, Angie, would find it in different positions and with handwritten notes saying, "Help me." At first, they thought it was some kind of prank. But then, one night, Donna came home to find the doll on her bed with what appeared to be blood on its hands and chest. Frightened, she contacted a medium, who told them that the doll was possessed by the spirit of a deceased girl named Annabelle. The spirit supposedly felt comfortable with Donna and stayed within the doll to be close to her. Things took a turn for the worse when Lou, a friend of Donna's, had a series of terrifying encounters with the doll. He experienced vivid nightmares and once, during a particularly horrifying encounter, felt as though he was being strangled by the doll. The final straw came when Lou woke up with claw marks on his chest after hearing strange noises emanating from Donna's room. Desperate for help, Donna and Angie contacted Ed and Lorraine Warren, renowned paranormal investigators. The Warrens quickly determined that the doll wasn't possessed by a harmless spirit, but by a malevolent entity looking to possess a human soul. They took the doll away and locked it in a specially made glass case in their occult museum, where it remains to this day, still emanating a dark and sinister energy. Then there's the Hope Diamond, an exquisite blue gem that has fascinated and terrified people for centuries. This cursed jewel has brought nothing but tragedy and misfortune to those who dared to own it. The story of the Hope Diamond begins in India, where it was originally known as the Tavernier Blue. The diamond was said to have been stolen from a sacred statue, and from that moment, it carried a curse. The man who brought it to Europe, Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, met a gruesome end, torn apart by wild dogs. The diamond passed through several hands, each new owner meeting a tragic fate. King Louis XIV of France had the diamond cut and set into jewelry, but it did nothing to diminish its curse. His entire family, including Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette, were executed during the French Revolution. The diamond's curse didn't stop there. In the early 20th century, the diamond came into the possession of American socialite Evelyn Walsh McLean. She was fascinated by its beauty and skeptical of its curse. But soon after acquiring the diamond, her life was plagued by a series of misfortunes. Her son was killed in a car accident, her daughter died of a drug overdose, her husband went insane, and she eventually died in poverty. Today, the Hope Diamond resides in the Smithsonian Institution, encased in glass and heavily guarded. It is admired for its beauty, but many believe that its curse still lingers, waiting for the next unsuspecting victim. Another tale that still sends shivers down my spine is the story of the Dybbuk Box. It was brought to public attention by Kevin Mannies, an antique store owner who purchased it at an estate sale in 2001. The box was a simple wine cabinet, but it came with a dark history. It was said to be haunted by a Dybbuk, a restless, malicious spirit from Jewish folklore. Mannies experienced a series of horrific events after bringing the box into his home. He had nightmares about a terrifying hag, and anyone who visited his home reported the same disturbing dreams. The box emitted a foul odor, and strange, shadowy figures were often seen around it. Mannies' mother suffered a stroke the day he gave her the box as a gift. Terrified, Mannies tried to get rid of the box, but every new owner experienced similar terrifying phenomena. One owner, Jason Haxton, even wrote a book about his experiences, describing how the box caused health problems, financial ruin, and unexplained, disturbing events. Today, the Dybbuk Box is kept in a controlled environment, far away from those who might fall victim to its curse. And then there's the Busby Stoop Chair. Thomas Busby, a convicted murderer in 1702, cursed this simple wooden chair as he was being led to the gallows. He declared that anyone who sat in it would meet a gruesome end. For centuries, the chair remained in a pub in North Yorkshire, and locals noticed a chilling pattern. Anyone who dared sit in the chair died shortly afterward. The deaths were often sudden and violent, car accidents, falls, and mysterious illnesses. Eventually, the pub owner, fearing the chair's curse, donated it to the Thirsk Museum, where it is now displayed hanging on the wall to prevent anyone from sitting in it. As I delved into these stories, the reality of cursed objects became frighteningly clear. These seemingly innocent items, imbued with dark energies and malevolent spirits, have caused untold suffering and tragedy. They serve as a stark reminder that sometimes, the most innocuous things can harbor the darkest secrets. So next time you find yourself drawn to an antique or a beautiful gem, remember the stories of Annabelle, the Hope Diamond, the Dybbuk Box, and the Busby Stoop Chair. Beware the allure of cursed objects, for their beauty often hides a sinister intent.